consideration. Then we have to calculate how it is going to be discharged. Then we have to put up a journal entry in the Rose Pink Limited. Okay. So here they are not mentioned anything related to how the purchase consideration is calculated. So we can directly assume this is the net asset method. First we have to calculate, based on net asset, we have to calculate what is the purchase consideration. Then we have to tell how it is discharged. After that we have to show a opening entries in the books of Rose Pink Limited. Okay. So this is a 16 mark questions in the examination. So let us discuss the solution for this. I'll just note down this problem, and I will slowly erase this whenever I require, okay, to write up the solution for this. So first thing, I need this item. This item I can understand. This is a book value, liquidation also 6,000 for Rose Limited and Pink Limited, that I can take it up, and this paid in equity shares, an additional 20,000. This is a discharge item, and this is a authorized capital they have given it, but we no need to authorized capital is just a book mentioning item, so we no need to put it in the accounting, and this is just what they require, they mentioned over here. So I'll erase this item so that I can write up a solution for this. Okay. So first thing I already have here. So first thing what I should do, calculation of purchase consideration. First item, calculate of purchase consideration. So what they are told for in the sum, they are take over all in book value. So we will not do any calculation. We will take a total asset of this book and total asset of Rose and Pink Limited. Then we will bring back the liabilities item. So liability item, I will bring it here. So in liability, as is aware, only we have to take a current liability, and we are not supposed to take any other fictitious assets. In this case, general reserve is a fictitious asset, so we are not supposed to take. So only secured loan and sundry creditors will be considered for your net asset method. Okay. So total of asset is this. This calculation of purchase consideration is under net asset method. So liability, what I am going to take? Loan, secured loan. Okay. How much I have? 6 lakh and 1 lakh. I'll put it here. One lakh. Second item, sundry creditors I'll take. So if sundry creditors, if I am taking, how much I should take? Pink Limited 6 lakh I have. I'll put it here. Then sundry creditors for Rose Limited I have 4 lakh. So put together how much it is? 6 plus 6, 12 lakhs. 4 plus 1, 5 lakh. Total. So total of asset of Pink Limited is 22 lakh. Total of Rose Limited is 9 lakh. So we will net off this. So this is A, this is B. Okay. So 22 minus 12, so 10 lakh. So 9 minus 5, 4 lakh. So total, if this put together, 14 lakhs. So this is your PC. So PC purchase, this is your net asset. PC also you can tell, or you can tell net asset. Why I am telling this we have to, because they agreed to pay 20,000 each in a cash also. So that also we have to include. If you put up that 20 into 2, 40,000. So 14 lakh 40,000 is what you are going to pay as a purchase consideration to Pink Limited and Rose Limited. Individually, if you tell 10 lakh 20,000 and 4 lakh 20,000, we will be paying them. So this is how we are going to calculate the purchase consideration. Okay. So usually this is the first step. Calculate a purchase consideration. Take your total of your asset and net off with your liabilities. Liability only your current liabilities you will be considering it here, and you will not consider any fictitious asset. So you are not supposed to take it here. Okay. So put together. For example, in assets also, if you have any prepaid expenses or any other fictitious like patent, trademark, and all, we will not be considering it. So just for your information, we will not be considering that. So total of your asset minus total of your liability, net current liability is your net asset, is your PC that you are going to pay. Along with that, we will be paid 20,000 additionally in cash also. So this is how, this is your calculation of purchase. This is the amount that you are going to pay. How this is discharged? Step 2. I'll rub this side. Okay. Okay. Now second step. Discharge as purchase consideration. So what they told, they are discharging through first Pink Limited, then Rose Limited. So total PC now under net asset 14 lakhs, sorry 10 lakhs, then 4 lakhs. So this is discharged by equity capital at rupees 10 each. So this is considered by paying how much? So 10 lakh equity, then 4 lakh for Lowe's Limited. Additionally cash, so 20,000. So put together 10 lakh 20,000, then 4 lakh 20,000. So now in beginning problems and all we understand. If anything, something, if net asset more than PC. So suppose now my net asset is what? 14 lakh 20,000. 14 lakh you think. But I am paying now 14 lakh 40,000. If net asset is more than PC, then it will be considered as what? Capital reserve. If net asset is less here, okay, 14 lakh, but you are paying 40 lakh, so this will be considered as goodwill. Suppose if you are paying more than your net asset, that will be considered as goodwill. If you are paying less than your net asset, that will be considered as capital reserve. Okay. So because why I am telling you, this will be used when you calculate your opening general entry will be posting, right? That time you have to consider that. Okay, now net asset is only 14 lakh, but you are paying 14 lakh 40,000. So in that case, 40,000 will be considered as goodwill in the books of Rose Pink Limited. Okay, now you understand, right? This is a calculator of purchase consideration. This is how it is discharged. So total of 10 lakh is discharged exactly with equity share, then additionally plus cash 20,000. So total PC is 10 lakh 20,000 for Pink Limited, Rose Limited 4 lakh 20,000. So total PC is paid 14 lakh 40,000. Okay. So I'll erase this side of the portion. So I'll post up a opening journal entries in the books of Rose Pink Limited. Okay. Journal entries. Journal entries in the books of Rose Pink Limited. Okay, this is your debit, this is your credit, this is your description. Okay, one by one we'll go. First thing, what they are telling, first thing, assets all coming in. Okay, so when your assets are increased, it is debited. When your assets are decreased, it is credited. So for Rose Limited, all the assets are coming in, so it is increased. So increase means it will be debited. So we'll put it in here. Land and building. So how much? 3 lakh plus 0. So 3 lakh rupees. Second item, plant and machinery. Machinery, how much? 5 plus 3, 8 lakh. Then furniture, because all assets are coming, if your asset is increased, then it is debited. If you think of the golden rule, then real account it is. So debit all what comes in, credit all what goes out. So this all coming in, so it is debited. So we are putting in debit side. Furniture, 1 lakh. Then stock, 8 lakh plus 4, 12 lakh. Then debtors, 4 plus 1, 5 lakh. Okay, so next, cash at bank. So what they are telling, cash at bank, 2 lakh. So next item, all the assets are coming in, so we debited in the books of Rose Pink Limited. So same way assets is coming in, same way liabilities, these two liabilities also coming into Rose Pink Limited, right? So when liabilities are increased, it is credited. So when liabilities are decreased, it is debited. So now liabilities are increasing in the books of Rose Pink Limited, so it will be credited. So what are the secured loan? First thing, so that is 6 plus 1, 7 lakh. Okay, next, sundry creditors. So if you say sundry creditors, 6 plus 4, total 10 lakh. So now we have a net difference, right? What is that net difference we have? So we have a net difference. This on this it is around 14 lakhs. But PC what we have paid? We have paid 14 lakh 40,000. Correct? $14,40,000. So later on I'll consider, I will discharge entries also I will post. Okay. So 14,40,000. But if you net off this and this, you will get 40,000 difference, because if you net off between your total asset and liabilities 14 lakh, but this entry we have posted here is 14,40,000. The difference is 40,000. As I told you, when you are paying more than your asset, it will be considered as goodwill. When you are paying more than your less than your asset, net asset, it will be considered as capital reserve, right? So goodwill. This will, because goodwill is an asset side. So when your asset is increasing, it will be 40,000. That's it. So if you put together all this side will be 14,40,000. This credit side also will be 14,40,000. Total assets coming in, total liabilities coming in. The net difference is nothing but your PC. And this PC is not exactly matching, because we are paying more than our net asset. That difference will be called as goodwill here. That's it. Okay. So this is calculating a purchase consideration entry we have posted here. Opening journal entry. Next, discharge of PC. That entry also we have to post. Now you know how we discharge, right? We are discharged through equity and we are discharged through additional paid in capital. So this purchase consideration, this is one entry complete. Okay. Second entry, same, purchase consideration. Here purchase consideration is considered as a liability, so your liability increase, so 14,40,000 we are posted in credit. Now we are decreasing that, means this purchase consideration is getting offsetted. So when you are offsetting, earlier you are posted in credit, so bring it in debit. Purchase consideration 14,40,000. So you know how it is got discharged. It discharged through equity. Equity at 10 rupees each, right? So your liability, so this equity is considered as a capital. Capital is considered as a liability item. So here also the concept same thing. When your liability is increased, credited, right? So equity at 10 each. So how much we are given to them? 10 lakh for this Pink Limited and Pink Limited and 4 lakhs for Pink Limited, right? So here Pink 10 lakhs. Then Rose 4 lakh. Okay, but you have a difference of 40,000. That how we are paid? We are paid through bank at cash or cash at bank. So cash is the same thing. When cash increased, what you have posted here? Debited. Now your cash you are giving out. So what you have to post? It should be credited, because it decreasing, it should be credited. So 40,000. That's it. If you put together this thing, 14,40,000 and 14,40,000 will come. Okay. So one more in the sum they have asked us, there are the liquidation expenses. I'll write it up here. Okay. So one more thing they have asked is liquidation expenses. So liquidating expenses in the books of, purchaser company or Rose Pink Limited will be considered as goodwill expenses. Okay. Goodwill Pink, you can tell it was 6,000. Rose 7,500. This discharge is there. This Rose and Pink Limited is the expenses that is considered by Rose Pink Limited for the liquidation expenses. So now this has to be expense, right? You can consider this as been paid to them through bank at bank. 6,000 plus 7,500, 13,500. So always consider your liquidated expenses as a goodwill. Then you can amortize it accordingly. Okay. So let me know for any questions. I will reply in the comments. Okay. So see, this is a basic simple accounting entries we have posted. First we have to calculate purchase consideration, then we have to calculate discharge of purchase consideration, then we have to post a journal entries. So already we have the data, just we are incorporating that numbers into the journal entries. That's it. So first, this is all purchase consideration, this is discharge entries. This is only one item we have considered it. We have considered this is a liquidated expenses by the Rose Pink Limited, so that will be considered as a goodwill expense. That's it. Goodwill Pink 6, Rose Limited 7,000. This will be amortized based on the number of years, maybe 3, 4, 5. It depends on the ideology of the business. So this is paid through bank. So bank also 13,500 is credited because bank is going out. This is a asset account. So when there is an decrease, we have to credit it. So it is credited. So this 2 is asset account. So it is increased. So it is increased. It is debited. So hope you understand. Let me know for any queries. Please comment it. We will reply accordingly. Thanks for watching this channel. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.